Usyk called out Wilder. What do you think of that fight?
Great fight. Great fight.
Who would you back?
I love it. It's a tough one to call because Wilder can punch, but Usyk is good at dealing with punches. So we'll see. That's a good damn fight.
Those are the words of Roy Jones Jr. as he gives his small but detailed breakdown of Oleksandr Usyk possibly taking on Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. As you heard him say, Deontay Wilder can punch, but Oleksandr Usyk is a good counterpuncher, and let me counterpunch. I think that was a balanced assessment of those two without being favored. Normally, though, when the first fighter that you mentioned with the first attribute, the first characteristic, Wilder can punch, he may favor Wilder simply because the first thing he said, right, was Wilder can punch. And anybody that knows boxing, especially heavyweight boxing, we know Wilder can punch, okay? He knows how to punch, and what makes Wilder dangerous is the fact that he's not going to be fighting for points. He's fighting for knockouts. His overall objective is, it doesn't matter if you beat Wilder 9 rounds out of 10. As long as the 10th round he can get you out of there, that's all that matters. And we're not dealing with Tyson Fury, a guy that's big, that's durable, that knows Wilder very well. We're dealing with an unknown fighter, okay? Usyk is a guy that is new to Wilder. And I think Wilder is a guy that fighting southpaws like Szpilka, you know, we talk about southpaws and his experience with southpaws. What did he do with Szpilka? Well, Szpilka was beating Wilder like a lot of fighters were beating Wilder until Wilder showed him his power. Okay? And when he caught him, it didn't matter how many rounds he won. He got the job done. Bars. So I think at the end of the day, Roy Jones Jr. may favor Wilder, you know, and it wouldn't surprise me because Roy Jones Jr., you know, does back his and his own American fighters. And, you know, but then without mentioning the overall attributes of Usyk, because he has to understand and respect those, because like himself, he was one of those fighters that started at middleweight and then went up to heavyweight. The only difference is Oleksandr Usyk unified. Okay, so but to be fair, he fought that fighter that was already unified, but he's still in that division. He didn't decide to go back down with Roy, and I think that was the downfall of Roy Jones Jr. A little backstory there. But you guys tell me what you think of Roy Jones Jr. possibly favoring Deontay Wilder, but explaining that it would be a great fight if those two got it on. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.